Hello, Taurus. Welcome to Divine Spiritual Tarot. I am here to do your week reading. I hope you guys are having a good week, Taurus. Also, Taurus, this is a genuine reading and this is not everybody's story. It might relate to you, it might not. If it does not, Taurus, you can go on your moon as well as your Venus signs, and there will be messages there for you, Taurus. Cross watchers, y'all are welcome to my channel. And let's start, Taurus. I hope you guys are having a good week and a good weekend. I mean, a good holiday as well. Okay. Spirit, protect me and Taurus as I do their reading from any harm and let it go back to the person that sent it. Let Taurus get the accurate readings that they need to give them guidance and strength. I pray. Amen and amen. Alright, Taurus. Let's see what's coming in here for y'all, Taurus. Let's see what's coming in, Taur. We have here the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Aries. I mean, not Aries. That's Gemini. Full moon in Gemini. Sorry, Taurus. We have her occlusions are being in reach. New moon in eclipse. So occlusions are being in reach. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Gemini for some of you guys as well here. Spirit, tell me about the sign of Taurus. What's coming in for the sign of Taurus, Spirit? We have here an end of a tough cycle approach. Full moon in Capricorn. So some of you guys could be around the Capricorn for some of you guys as well here. We have her surrender to the divine. Full moon in surrender to the divine. We also have her your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. So it has something to do with surrendering to the divine. So a lot of you guys could be surrendering to the divine here, but it has something to do with your hard work is paying off. And it has something to do with that. It has something to do with look at the big picture. New moon in Sagittarius. So somebody here could be looking at the big pictures, or someone here is, okay? So let's see what is coming in here for you guys, Taurus. We have here angels of wisdom. So a lot of you guys are reading at this time and just studying here. We also have her the angels of remembrance. So somebody who remembers something or you do. Okay. Spirit, tell me about the sign of Taurus. What's coming in for the sign of Taurus, Spirit? Well, I'm sorry. What's coming in for the sign of Taurus? We have here angels of learning. So a lot of you guys could be learning something here as well here. And we also have here the angels of the night sky, as well as the angels of aspiring. So it has something to do with the angels of aspiring here, but the angels of the night sky. Somebody who could be aspiring here, and it's connected to the moon as well here. And it has something to do with the angels of dreams. So some of you guys could be getting some type of dreams in y'all, in y'all dreams. Messages in y'all dreams as well here, Taurus. Spirit, tell me about the sign of Taurus. What's coming in for the sign of Taurus here? We have her running away, getting away, keeping away, and giving up. So somebody could be giving up her, or somebody could be keeping away or running away. Okay, and it has something to do with somebody here could be running away from somebody here that have a crown. Yeah. Well, tell me about the sign of Taurus. What's coming in for the sign of Taurus, Spirit? We have her the streets. So something could be the streets here. And it has something to do with the pets as well as the empty room. So nobody can be like, y'all can be with y'all pets here, but somebody here is like no people there, or somebody here ain't there. It's just an empty room. And it has something to do with that, with the talent. It's like somebody here can be with their pets here, and it's like something could be an empty room here, or you can be with your pets and something is an empty room. But it has something to do with somebody who is talented, or you are talented here, or someone who is talented. It's like they want an empty room for somebody here that's talented. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what's going on here, Taurus. That's what's going on here, Taurus. Like somebody here wants to fine though, but somebody finna learn something though for playing around though. It got something to do with distance, challenges that create space between you. Distance. So somebody here could be in a distance from you, or you a distance towards them. It's two sides. So it has something to do with two sides here. Okay. Here's our sign of Taurus. What's coming in for the sign of Taurus here? We have her embracing love. This could be the one you waiting for to love forever. Enchantment, wedding, as well as commitment. So you could be somebody who could be an everlasting love to you or something like that here. But it has something to do with somebody who could be from the streets. And it has something to do with that. With this planning ahead as well as embracing change. So it's like somebody who could be preparing for a rainy day or staying flexible. So you could be preparing for a rainy day and planning ahead, as well as embracing change. Through challenges, true connections can flow. So it has something to do with you could be embracing change, but you guys could be planning ahead as well here, Taurus. And it has something to do with embracing partners and past life experiences. So somebody who could be embracing past life connection or something here, okay? But they planning ahead as well as embracing change, okay? But how is they embracing change with his past connection? I don't know about that. I don't know about that, Taurus. I just got to keep it a buck with you. You know what I'm saying? Because it has something to do with somebody here can be from the streets here, and somebody here thinks somebody here is they everlasting love. Okay, this is what it has something to do with. Okay, yeah. Somebody here playing around, Taurus. I ain't playing around, Taurus. It got something to do with butterfly, spreading changes as well as spreading short-term loan. So butterfly here, sudden changes coming in, and it has something to do with lucky break. So it has something to do with something could be a sudden change here, and something could be a lucky break. Okay. Here's a sign of yours, or somebody who want a lucky break, or they want a sudden change. Okay. Here's a sign of Taurus. We have here the Buddhism, life purpose more than money, spiritual wealth. So it's like somebody here want to leave spiritual people or a Buddhism person here, or a person that's spiritual here, out into the streets. This is what they thought that they was gonna do here. Yeah, and it has something to do with that. Oh, this is what they thought they was gonna do this. Only did do this to you. It has something to do with the seals as well as business contracts and also documents of life of money as well as a coffin here. So somebody here made a seal here, and they made a contract here, and it's a debt cord. Or it's a debt cord for somebody here. Somebody contract is a debt cord, and it has something to do with that, with this face somebody got on. Oh wow, somebody here want to leave spirituality out to the streets here, or they want to leave somebody here that's a Buddhism or a spiritual person or a spiritual wealthy person or a divine path out into the streets here. Yeah, somebody here lost their mind. They lost their mind, and they lost their mind here, baby. Wherever this is, baby. Yeah, it look like to me it's happening soon. Something finna happen soon, and it has something to do with this situation or events is questioning and will develop to unfold soon. And it has something to do with that. It has something to do with strike, shot, as well as anxiety, pressure, and also anxiety. So somebody here got think that they got some type of shot here. It got something to do with Aries energy here, and it's connected to also Aries energy. Yeah. Somebody here want to leave spiritual people out into the streets here. Yeah, this is what they want to do. Yeah. Taurus, come on, man. Taurus, what's going on? Yeah, it look like change. At this time, this situation is a state of flare. Anything could happen. So somebody here wants somebody here to take a gamble here. Yeah, they want these spiritual people here to take a gamble. This is what they want to do, Taurus. So something to these spiritual people that's on their spiritual path. It got something to do with old car as well as bone tied, as overdue, old habits, dead hands, as well as chocolate, love, romance, and treating yourself sweet. So it has something to do with an old car here. Somebody thinks somebody here is just sweet. It also do a Pisces energy as well as Libra energy here. And it has something to do with the inventor. So somebody could be using electronic or some type of electronic to play a game like this to somebody here. And this is what? Leo energy. Wow. Somebody here better find this a business, man. This is crazy. It look like to me is somebody here finna have an ending of a tough cycle here. Some of y'all can be dealing with a Capricorn for some of y'all, but it has something on somebody finna learn something. And what they finna learn here is somebody here thought that they was gonna come from the streets here, be somebody everlasting love unto you, and then they thought they was gonna do this, and then they thought they was gonna come from the streets here. They thought they was gonna come from the streets here and leave a spiritual person that's on their spiritual path out into the streets. This is what they thought. They thought that they was gonna come and act like they ain't everlasting love her. But then they also thought they was gonna come around a spiritual person that's on their spiritual path and put them out into the streets here. And it had something to do with that. And they thought that this spiritual person was gonna take this gamble. This is what they thought. Yeah, okay, yeah. Somebody here thought wrong. They thought wrong her, man. They thought wrong her. It has something to do with the soul child. Somebody here playing with the soul child. And it has something to do with trust in the plan. So the soul child trusts in the plan. Or you the soul child and you trust in the plan. But somebody here is foolish. Yeah, they foolish here, man. But I guess this is the message I have to tell. First time outside of Taurus, it got something to do with parallel switch her. Some door is being closed her. Yeah, and it has something to do with and inviting connections. So it's like some door is closed here and somebody here is inviting somebody here in connections. And it has something to do with that, with this embrace of light. Yeah. That's what it got something to do with here. So a door is being closed for somebody here for playing around. Yeah. A door is closed for somebody here. Because that's what it look like to me here, man. It look like to me is hands and fixing. So somebody could be having hands and fixing on something here towards. And it has something to do with somebody here has numbers. Yeah. Y'all need to look at signs. Numbers could be a sign to y'all or something like that here. This is 5. Okay. They want these crisis people to go through crises and changes and things like that here. Yeah. These people that's on their spiritual path. Yeah, that's what they want. But what it likes to be is got something to do with a baby and a mother here. Yeah. And it has something to do with something for to go back to somebody here. Something for to come back to somebody here. With this affinity. Because it has something to do with communication. Yeah. Something for to come back to somebody here. A door is closed for a mother and a child here. A door is closed. Because somebody here played around her or something like that here to her. Because they wanted to leave somebody here that's on their spiritual path out into the streets here. Whoever this is. It look like to me is vanity or truth. Hidden truth lies beyond the surface and waiting to be discovered. Look deep and reveal what is calculated. So reveal, something's going to be revealed that is true. And it has something to do with that, Taurus. It has something to do with clock of resentment. Can be a clock of identity is resolved. So it has to do with somebody can be resentment her. And something's going to be the truth. And it has something to do with that. Something going to be revealed and going to be the truth. Yeah, whoever this is. Somebody here played around her. A door finna be closed for a mother and a child though. Or somebody here wanted a door to be closed for a mother and a child here. Yeah. A baby, it got something to do with a baby here, but something to go back to somebody here because it has something to do with silence or betrayal. Betrayal can be without a word, as well as the silence is treated. So somebody can be silent and they betraying somebody here, and it has something to do with reveal of desire. Desire can be revealed in delays of them fooling your true needs. So somebody here desires something here, and somebody here finna betray somebody. That's what it has something to do with her. And it has something to do with somebody her spiritual of alignments. This is what they want to do to a spiritual of alignment person. Can be a silence but intense. It says providing support to those in need. So somebody who want to act like they somebody's support system her. And they want to act like they somebody's support system her, but they desire something and they also finna betray somebody. Now you know, Taurus. This is crazy here. Yeah, somebody here trying to betray a mother and a child. That's what it look like to me is. Or somebody think they can betray a mother and a child. That's what it look like to me. But the door finna be closed for somebody here. It says mental blockage, breakthrough, and growth. So somebody here going through a mental blockage, and it has something to do with moving forward to explore new things. So somebody going through a mental blockage to explore new things. Yeah, whoever this is, they thought they could play around her. and put somebody here that's on their spiritual path on the streets. Yeah, okay. So it's outside Taurus. It got something to do with full of promises and grounding and reaching in. Full of promises and grounding and reaching in, as well as the golden touch, as well as new career, and also wealthy. So it's like somebody here want to give somebody here some promises here and want them to ground into something here. It's like Taurus, they might want to give you some broken promises here to ground into, and they want these wealthy people to do that, or they want you to be, and you wealthy, and it got something to do with that, with this picture perfect new path in the unknown. Somebody here lost their mind. Yeah, they lost their mind. They want to sit around here and want somebody here to believe in broken promises and silently betray them. Yeah, this is what they want to do to you, Taurus, or they want to do this to somebody here. They want to silence, betray them with broken promises. Come again? Yeah, somebody here lost their mind, man. Somebody here really lost their mind here, Taurus, if they thought they could do this to you. Yeah, somebody here need to find in some business, man. Like, real talk. Because a door finna be closed for somebody here. Somebody here wanted a door to be closed for a baby, or somebody here wanted a door to be closed, and somebody here to silently betray somebody here, a mother and a child, and it has something to do with somebody here wants somebody here to believe in some type of promises. Yeah, it look like to me is with this Six of Pentacles, Earth energy. So somebody who could be giving them more than one person, somebody might want to get to you, and it has something to do with that. But somebody who getting more than one person, but somebody here is Three of Swords in somebody, and heartbreaking somebody here, Libra energy. That's crazy. Somebody here lost their doggone vibe by playing this game here. Yeah, that's what it look like. Where's outside of Swords? It has something to do with the Four of Cups, water energy. So it has something to do with something gonna be a missing opportunity here, and it's gonna be a missing opportunity for somebody here with the Nine of Cups, because somebody here just about self, water energy. Yeah, that's what it look like to me here. Because what it look like to me is it got something to do with the King of Cups, water energy here. And it has something to do with a whole bunch of competition. This somebody here love to put somebody here in competition, and it has something to do with that with this Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, that's what it could look like to me here. Yeah. Somebody here playing around though. Yeah. Somebody here, these water energies and these earth energies need to stop. These earth energies need to stop doing this on water energies and using them as well in their intuitiveness. Because whatever somebody thought they was going to do here, they thought wrong. So we're talking about the side of Taurus. This making me bad though, but I gotta get the messages out. It got something to do with the Eight of Wands. Okay? What's coming in for the side of Taurus. And it has something to do with the Hermit, Virgo energy. Yeah. It has something to do with the Death Cord, Scorpio energy, and it has something to do with the Six of Cups. Something happened in the past here. It has something to do with something that's a Death Cord, and it has something to do with that. It has something to do with the Queen of Swords, air energy. Because they're outside of Taurus, y'all can be around our side. We have here the Page of Cups, water energy. If you put that page, somebody finna be the Five of Cups, and it has something to do with the Strength Cord, Leo energy. And it has something to do with the Knight of Cups. And it has something to do with the Queen of Pentacles. So it has something to do with the Knight of Cups, sir. And it got something to do with the Queen of Pentacles, sir. And it has something to do with that. For some of you, Tauruses, a Knight of Cups could be coming to get y'all an offer her, but it don't look like it. Because this Knight of Cups ain't turned that way. This Knight of Cups is coming out. Water energy. But it has something to do with somebody here finna be illusions. Or somebody here have options or something like that here. Yeah. Let's go outside the Taurus. It has something to do with the Ace of Cups, water energy. So it has something to do with the Ace of Cups here. If you put that other way, it has something to do with a family here as well here. A whole bunch of people here or a family. But it has something to do with the Four of Pentacles, earth energy. Somebody can be holding back that energy in their time. Or you are. It has something to do with the Magician. And it has something to do with somebody can be manifesting a water energy here. Or somebody who's manifesting somewhere. This is Gemini energy here. Or you can be manifesting the water energy. But it has something to do with the High Priestess, Pisces energy. Yeah. So somebody here can be manifesting her. And they manifested broken promises her to somebody here. Yeah, somebody here manifesting broken promises, and they want somebody here to ground into them. Yeah, somebody here lost their mind though. They lost their mind though. Yeah, these magicians, these magicians that think that they can keep doing magic here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, y'all keep doing that. Cause what it look like to me is something gonna be a missing opportunity for somebody here that got something to do with strength. Cause somebody got the strength, Leo energy. Or they want a missing opportunity for a Leo, and it has something to do with that as well here. It has something to do with somebody here can be coming in and want to give you an offer, or somebody here want to get somebody here offer her, but they can be in the Nine of Cups, water energy here. Somebody want to give an offer, or you can be starting relationships and new relationships here. But if you put that, it got something to do with a family as well here. Okay, and it has something to do with that as well. Okay, and it has something to do with somebody here want to give you an offer, or you could be giving to yourself her towards or something like that as well her. But something gonna be coming in real quick her with the Eight of Wands. And what's gonna come in real quick her is because somebody who can be holding back their energy and their time with their possessions, and it has something to do with that because somebody here is the Hermit, Virgo energy. Okay, that's what it has something to do with. Okay, now you know. Yeah. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Leo for some of y'all as well here, another Virgo or something like that as well, another water energy here, another fire energy as well as in here. It has something to do with the Hermit, Virgo energy, and it has something to do with the Page of Cups, water energy. Why the Four of Cups, sir? For the sign of Taurus. It has something to do with the Nine of Pentacles, water energy. Earth energy. So somebody could be acting like they single. It's gonna be a missing opportunity for somebody who heard that's single. Gonna be a missing opportunity for somebody who heard that's the Nine of Pentacles, or it has something to do with it's gonna be a missing opportunity for somebody here because it has something to do with a Queen of Wands here, and it has something to do with they want this Queen of Wands here, or a fire energy here to carry wands, and it has something to do with that because they think this person is the fool. Wow. And it has something to do with that. Page of Cups, water energy here. It has something to do with the Nine of Cups, water energy. And it has something to do with that. Because somebody here is only about their self. And they could be acting like they single here or something like that to somebody. But it has something to do with the Four of Wands. And it has something to do with the Three of Cups. So somebody could be in a home here with friendships. And it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with about a King of Pentacles, earth energy. Yeah. So somebody here think this Queen of Wands is a fool, but somebody here just don't understand. Somebody here is a fool. You earth energies don't get it though. Y'all, but y'all go get it. Y'all keep doing magic and thinking y'all can sit around here and do manipulation. And the magician is not just magic. The magician is also a manipulator, a gaslighter, or somebody here that loves to manipulate others to get what they want. And it has something to do with that as well here. But y'all just don't get it because y'all want to keep on sitting around here do magic on somebody here. Give me one on the Nine of Cups. It has something to do with the Knight of Swords, air energy. So it has something to do with air energy here. Can be the Nine of Cups. But it has something to do with somebody here is curious here. And it got something to do with that. And they're curious about an Empress. Libra energy. And it has something to do with an Emperor as well. Somebody here is an Emperor as well as an Empress. Somebody here playing with. This is what they don't understand here. Yeah. But they want to keep playing with this person. Give me one on the string. Yeah. And it has something to do with the Nine of Wands, fire energy. So it has something to do with somebody who gonna stand their ground. Because it has something to do with these magicians here think somebody who gonna get at them. And it has something to do with that. They think somebody gonna get at them. They have foresight. Yeah, this is what they thought somebody was gonna get at them, and they got foresight. Yeah. Give me one on the Eight of Wands here. Or y'all got foresight? Yeah, it has something to do with the King of Wands, fire energy. So something is coming in real quicker, and it has something to do with a King of Wands. But it has something to do with a Queen of Pentacles, and it has something to do with the Devil, Capricorn energy. So it has something to do with somebody can be toxic here, or it has something to do with that. And somebody could be doing this to a Queen of Pentacles, but it has something to do with somebody here for to be fighting with the Five of Swords. Yeah. Some of y'all could be dealing with, some of you Taurus females could be dealing with a King of Wands here for some of y'all Taurus females. Yeah. Give me one on the Ace of Cups. We have Judgment. So somebody who could be making a judgment call here. And what they making a judgment call is because it has something to do with the Four of Swords, and it has something to do with the strength cord. Something puts to rest her, and it has something to do with it because somebody got the strength, and it got something to do with the Ace of Cups, water energy. Yeah. Somebody here might put a judgment call on a King of Wands here. or something like that here. Give me one on the Hermit. It has something to do with the Ace of Wands, fire energy. So it has something to do with somebody here got a passion, new beginning here. This King of Wands could be the Hermit or something like that here, or somebody here is the Hermit. But it has something to do with the Ten of Pentacles, and it has something to do with justice, Libra energy, and it has something to do with that, with the Hierophant, Taurus energy. So it has something to do with Libra energy as well as a Taurus. Y'all can be messing with a Libra for some of you guys as well here. Okay. Give me one on the Four of Pentacles. It has something to do with the Seven of Pentacles. So that's what somebody here sow their seeds in their investments into. And it has something to do with the Four of Wands. And it has something to do with the Ace of Swords. So it has something to do with some type of truth here. And it got something to do with a contract. But it has something to do with the Queen of Cups, water energy. So somebody could be trying to manifest the Four of Wands. Yeah. Somebody here could be manifesting, but a door is closed here. Yeah. Because it has something to do with somebody here. It's a missing opportunity for somebody here. Because somebody here is standing their ground. And they the Nine of Pentacles. And it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with somebody here only caring about themselves. And somebody here could be coming and want to get somebody here an offer her. But it has something to do with that. But somebody here only care about themselves. Water energy as well as air energy. And it has something to do with that. That's why it has something to do with somebody here is on judgment. And it got something to do with the Ace of Cups. And it has something to do with somebody here is going to be on judgment here. Because it has something to do with somebody who thought they could put a judgment on the King of Wands here. And it's coming in real quick. But it has something to do with somebody thought they could put judgment on the King of Wands here. But it has something to do with this King of Wands could be holding their energy back and their possessions. And storing their seeds as well as their investments. And it has something to do with this King of Wands could be doing this. Because it has something to do with somebody here got a new beginning here. With the Ace of Wands her, and or the Hermit. Yeah, this is what it has something to do with her. It's like somebody here acting like they the King of Wands or something like that, or they want to act like they the King of Wands, but they can't act like the King of Wands to somebody here because the reason why they can't act like the King of Wands here because they was the Hermit. They was the Hermit to somebody here, so they can't act like the King of Wands to somebody because they was the Hermit. And it has something to do with that, Taurus. And it has something to do with somebody here want to act like they the King of Wands and they want to act like they want to give a passion, new beginnings to somebody here. But it has something to do with that. But they acting like they single her. This earth sign here could be acting like they single, or another earth sign here could be acting like they single her. And it has something to do with that. But somebody here only care about themselves. That's what it has something to do with her. And it has something to do with somebody here want to sit around her and want to come and act like they got the strength, but want to give somebody here a faulty offer. When they was the Hermit to somebody and want to act like they the King of Wands to somebody? Oh, nah, baby, that stuff is dead here. They could be acting like the King of Wands to you, or somebody here acting like they the King of Wands to somebody here. And it has something to do with somebody here want to sit around her with this Four of Pentacles her and the Ace of Cups her, and they want, and because somebody here is hold back their possessions her. Somebody here hold back their possessions, and they also get it themselves, or you get it yourself. Yeah, and it has something to do with that. Because somebody here is on judgment here with the Seven of Pentacles. It's what they sow their seeds into in their investments. So it's judgment on them. That's what it has something to do with her, Taurus. Or you made a judgment on them. Yeah, somebody here played around her. I told you that. And then they want to put somebody, they left a person that was on their spiritual purpose, their spiritual path in the streets here. This is what they did here. And then they want to sit around her and act like they ain't everlasting love her. And want them to take a gamble? Somebody here ain't finna take a gamble. Taurus, they not. Or you not. Yeah. Because it look like to me is once upon a time. And it has something to do with once upon a time somebody here can be safe. Yeah. Once upon a time. Somebody here thought they was playing the game here, man. Yeah. And that stuff is dead. Give me one. Y'all can be spiritual here and they thought they could lead y'all out to the streets here. Yeah, and then come around y'all like they your everlasting love. Taurus. Give me one on the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody here finna break up with somebody here. Somebody broke up with somebody. Yeah, somebody broke up with somebody here. And it has something to do with somebody here jealous. There's another female here jealous of somebody here. And it has something to do with conditions. But it has something to do with somebody here annoyed her with this daydreaming. And it has something to do with somebody here this player here think that they can give an offer to somebody here. And you know, they think they can give an offer to somebody here that's healthy here and MD them. But it has something to do with somebody here only want to try to blame somebody. Yeah. That's what it looked like to me here. When somebody here already broke up with somebody. Yeah. Give me one on the 9 of cups. So you already broke up with somebody. It look like to me is somebody here broke up with somebody and somebody here finna be a regret. Because it has something to do with somebody here is loyal and somebody here can be dating. That's loyal. And it has something to do with somebody. It got something to do with temptation here. And it has something to do with draining. And it has something to do with somebody here keeps secrets, or they want to keep a secret to somebody here that love unconditionally here. And it has something to do with somebody here holding a grudge here because they got conditions. And it has something to do with that because they want to MD a healthy person. These players, yeah, that's what they want to do. Yeah, that's what it look like to me here. Yeah, we have here the Knight of Swords. Somebody finna go through a loss. Yeah, they finna go through a loss and be in regret here, Taurus. Yeah. Because it has something to do with somebody here thought they could put labels on somebody here that's in a 5D dimension. And it has something to do with they want to play with this person that's spiritual. Yeah, they want to play with a spiritual person, or you could be spiritual and they want to play with you. But it's going to be a lesson for them. Because they want to sit around her and drain your energy here. You unbothered. And it has something to do with that. And then they thought that they can replace you as well. Yeah, you straight on that, Taurus. You know what's up, Taurus. You know what's up. Give me one on the 9 of Wands. It has something to do with somebody who got addictions and they in regret. Yeah, whoever that is, they thought they could play with y'all. And it like to me with this soul contract her, you turned off. And it has something to do with you free her and you put boundaries up. And it has something to do with somebody here want to bring conflict to you and be a liar. And it look like to me is somebody here want to argue with you so they can drain your energy. That's what it look like to me. But you unbothered. Yeah. That's what it look like. That's what it look like, Taurus. Yeah. Why the King of Wands here? It has something to do with somebody here finna be in pain. And they finna go through a loss. Because it has something to do with somebody here is blessed her. And it has something to do with everlasting. Bless. And it has something to do with somebody here miscommunicate her with their ex. And it has something to do with somebody here want to manipulate a healer. They want to manipulate a healer. And it has something to do with somebody here want to do this in a 3D dimension here with this conflict. And it look like to me is somebody here want to argue with somebody here and drain their energy and bring them conflict. Wow. Yeah. Or they want to do this to you, Taurus. Why judgment? It has something to do with somebody here protected. So that's why somebody here finna make a judgment on these addiction people. Because they protected her. Somebody here protected. And it has something to do with this cycles her and this gossip. Yeah. And it has something to do with somebody here acting like they want to return her. But if they return, they go get karma. And it has something to do with somebody here acting like they stable her. But they only want to argue. And it has something to do with somebody here is toxic her in a 3D dimension. And want to only suck the energy out of somebody here. And it has something to do with, that's why they finna go through conflict. Yeah. Whoever this is. Somebody here thought they could play a game. Give me one on the Ace of Wands. It has something to do with somebody here is obsessed. Yeah. And they gonna be in pain. Because it has something to do with somebody here wants somebody here to take a risk so they can wear a mask. And it has something to do with somebody here the truth will set you free. The truth will set you free. And it has something to do with somebody here know their self-worth, or you know your self-worth. And it has something to do with somebody who thought they could string along you and then suck the energy out of you. And then they thought that they could come to you in a 3D dimension and act like they stable. You straight on that. Because it has something to do with somebody here finna be arguing. Yeah. That's what it has something to do with here. Give me one on the 7 of Pentacles. Somebody here playing around her. Somebody finna go through a loss her for us. Big time. And it has something to do with somebody here thought that they could flirt with this person that's protected. Yeah. And it has something to do with that. It has something to do with somebody here overthinking her, this pretender. And it has something to do with somebody here is angry here because they going through energy blockages. And it has something to do with somebody here cheating her with this magnetic. They ain't nothing but a cheater. So that's why they is going through this magnetic. And it look like to me is somebody already got notes her. That's why somebody here finna get a wake up call. Because it has something to do with something, it's an ending her. And somebody here gonna have to look at that reflection. Yeah. This foolish couple, I guess. Yeah. Or somebody here is foolish. If it ain't a couple, they foolish. Yeah. So what it like to me here, Taurus, somebody here finna go through a loss. Somebody finna break up because somebody here got addictions. Somebody here finna go through a loss. And it has something to do with that. And they finna be in regret here with these addictions. Because it has something to do with somebody finna be in pain because they obsessed. Because it has something to do with somebody here is protected and they want to flirt with this person. Yeah. But they want to leave them out into the streets here. And they in their purpose here. They want to leave them out into the streets here. And they in their purpose. Yeah. Or they want to leave you out into the streets and they you in your purpose. But they want to come from the streets here and act like they your everlasting love. Yeah, you straight on that. And then they want you to take a gamble and believe that crap there. You ain't taking no gamble. You straight on that. It look like to me is turn your tongue 7 times about before you speak. Somebody here finna be hollering and argue with somebody here. And it has something to do with I always a child. Why somebody by themselves. Somebody thought they could take y'all energy or leave y'all out the streets because y'all spiritual. Yeah, somebody here lost their mind here, man. It look like to me is box with the pillows. Somebody can be boxing with the pillows, but it has something to do with infinity, and it has something to do with it's not a big deal. Something gonna come back to somebody here, and it has something to do with that. That's why it's a no. Yeah, somebody here gonna block somebody. Yeah, or you is. It has something to do with stop doing so much. So somebody here can be doing so much here, and it has something to do with memories comforting us, as well as I don't care to be perfect. So somebody here don't care to be perfect here, and somebody can be having memories or something like that here, and it has something to do with that. It says let's be crazy. Yeah. And it has something to do with stop worrying. And it has something to do with don't take it personal. So somebody here don't want somebody here to take it personal that they wearing a mask. Come again? Yeah. That's what it look like. Taurus. We're talking outside of Taurus. It has something to do with the mid-heavens distance as well. The mid-heaven. So something is the mid-heaven here. Yeah. It has something to do with first quarter moon as well as intuitive here. Yeah. And it has something to do with Leo energy, courage, and loyalty. Yeah. And it has something to do with breakdown, readjustments, and forgiveness, sir. So somebody can be breaking down here and want your forgiveness, or somebody here wants somebody's forgiveness, sir. And it has something to do with commitments and bonds here. Yeah. And it has something to do with that. It has something to do with intuitive and speaking the vision. Yeah. That's what it look like. Cardinal. Yeah. That's how I do it. A cardinal sign here. A Aries, a Cancer, a Leo, or Aquarius, a Capricorn you could be dealing with her. We have here intuitive. So somebody here is not intuitive or something here. They're not intuitive. And it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with family. So it has something to do with a family here that's not intuitive. Yeah. Well, tell me about the sign of Taurus. It has something to do with memories. So somebody here could be having memories about something here, or they have memories of you. And it has something to do with a leader here and completion. So somebody could be having memories about a leader here and something is completed. So it's outside Taurus, or you a leader here and they have memories about you. It has something to do with a community. It has something to do with a commitment here. So it has something to do with somebody got memories, but it has something to do with a commitment. Somebody here ain't in, and it has something to do with loyalty, and it has something to do with prosperity. I mean perspectives. So perspective. It has something to do with time. Somebody can be loyal and somebody thought they could wait on time, but it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with somebody here has the courage, or somebody here don't have the courage. They don't have the courage here. No. But somebody here ain't in a commitment with somebody here, but they got memories. Yeah. And it has something to do with growth. So something is growing here. Yeah. And it has something to do with health. And it has something to do with friendships. So somebody's friendships are not healthy. And it has something to do with that. Somebody here can have passions. Yeah. Or you have passions. Or you just be on your passions because you know your friendships ain't healthy. Yeah. Somebody can have memories of you, and you ain't in a commitment, and you could and you could be growing. Yeah, for a lot of y'all. but they want to leave you out of the streets because you spiritual. Yeah, this is crazy here. It got something to do with horn. It says here, the common gateway. Your thoughts and magnetic is powerful. So your thoughts and magnetic is powerful. So what y'all think, it become step. It says, take a step back. Thank the angels for helping me to step back what that don't longer serves me. So you stepping back, and it has something to do with awakening is in the present, and it has something to do with that. It has something to do with ancestry, but it's backwards her, and it has something to do with that. Some type of ancestry or family her that could be having drama her, or it has something to do with some type of drama. So you might need to detach, and it has something to do with that, so you can be protected her. Taurus. Okay. Those are your messages. Take care, Taurus. Bye bye.